Hello everybody, here I'm just teaching you some more things about the PHP, MyAdmin and MySQL database and PHP as well. So by the way, I just did a thing before this class. Actually, you can see that the index.php has nothing now. I just cutted all the thing from the index.php and pasted all the index.php data on the another file named form.php. Okay, if I just go to the browser and I just show you that index.php has nothing, but if I just open the form.php and press enter, and now you can see all the data of that form which we just learned and created on multiple classes. So this is here on the form.php. So please don't delete that page, the form.php. Just save all the data of index.php to the another page like form.php, as I just mentioned the name. So this is really important because we will do many things with this form.php in some next classes. Right now, why I did this? Just because I just want to retrieve the data from database, specifically the required data from database in the index.php. Okay, so that is why I just cleaned up this index.php. But before retrieving the data, as you can see the title, retrieving data from database, what we have to do, actually we have to make the connection between our database and our project. What is our project? Our project is this folder. In the htdocs, the PHP, which is actually our project folder, is the actually our project, or you can see our website according to the if we just talk about the localhost. So according to the localhost, the PHP is actually the website, the local website which is running on our computer. This is the PHP. So PHP is actually the folder or the project, whatever. So the thing is, we have to make the connection. So for this purpose, we have to create another file in the Notepad++, but before that we have to create a user. Now we have came to the right point. We have to create a new user for using the PHP folder, and then we can actually we have to give some passwords and some username to that user, and in this way we can create the connection between the project and the database. So for creating user, we have to open the server, directly the server, or if you just simply type the php myadmin, then you will automatically redirect it to this page. Okay, here you can find the tab users. Just simply click on users, and now you are in the page where you can see the old users, and now you can know that how to create new users. Now you can see that this user, the username, this column, the field has a lot of users, any, PMA, root, and a lot. And here the Shazab, obviously this is created by me, and all of them are just old. Okay, and the host, actually the local, actually we have to define that which host we are just using. Okay, so I just mentioned the local host. Obviously we will mention the local host as well in our new user because this is the only way. Then we should fix a password. This is really necessary sometimes for security reasons and some other reasons. So the by default usernames here has no password. You can see no, but Shazab has. Obviously you don't have any Shazab name username, so you have to create. And then the global privileges means how much privileges you just want to give to your different your actually your username, usage. I gave the all privileges. Okay, here user group, nothing. Granting, yes, I just granted many things, actually all things with this Shazab. Now if you just want to create a new user for you, so let's just click on new, and here is the option of add user. Let's just simply click on add user. Well, I'll teach you another thing about dropping the user. I just found the option, but right now I'm just teaching you how to create a new user. So let's just decide the username. You can type any name here. I'm just choosing John. Okay, again John. Now the host here, we don't need to mention the host here. Okay, I just can select the any host, and then I just have to click on local. Then you can see that localhost is automatically here. Now the password, okay, no password or use text field. I want to use the text field instead of no password. We have another option. Let's just generate the default password, and let's just copy this, and this is actually pasted there. But this is not a preferred way. You can do this, but actually I just think that you should create the password which actually you can remember, only you, not everyone. So right now I'm just typing monkey. Okay, interesting. I'm not talking monkey to John actually. This is just a thinking. By the way, monkey. Let's just delete this generic password. Okay, I just type monkey and monkey here. Now they are just asking that, do you want to create another database for this user? So we can create the a new database with same name and grant all privileges to that. I don't want to create the data name. Okay, and grant all privileges on wildcard name. No, I don't. I won't use these options. I don't need to do anything. Actually, I don't want to create or do anything with the database with this user named John, but I will use this username for my different databases, by the way, like the PHP course. Now what I'll do, global privileges. Now click on check all, means what this can do. It can select new data. It can, I'm just talking about the username. Okay, now you can see that note MySQL privilege names are expressed in English. Obviously this is really perfect. We can update the data on the database through this username, or we can do all the things. And the interesting thing is, max queries per hour, we just mentioned 0. We don't do anything. And if it just didn't do anything, the means that note setting those options to 0 removes the limit actually. So my username is unlimited. We can do unlimited queries per hour. We can update unlimited queries. We can make unlimited connections per hour, and we can use the connections per hour, whatever. No require SSL. I'm not doing this. I'm just simply clicking on go button. Let's just review. Just simply do 4 things: username, host name, password, and the retype password. You can use the generate option. Don't do anything with the database for user heading, and just click on global privilege just to check all. Okay, and just simply click on go button. You have added a new user. Now you can see the query: create user John at the localhost identified by this password, grant all privileges, and to John at the localhost.com. Oh, not .com actually, and something. When I just click on the users, now when I just created the user, I can see here the John with the password, yes, with the host is localhost, and it has all privileges with granting to yes. Now if you just want to delete any of the user, let's just select the user. Okay, now tick mark it and just click on go. Okay, but I don't want to delete any of my username, so I'm not doing this. I was just teaching you that how to do that. By the way, it means how to delete a username. So by the way, we have created a new username. Then we will use this username in next class to create the connection between the database to the project. Stay tuned and goodbye.